guys. Today I wanted to share some thoughts with you about nanotechnology and the really cool things that animals can teach us about nanotechnology through just the way that they survive and live. So nanotechnology is essentially technology on a very, very small level, just as is described in Canvas. For our class, we learned that basically think of a very small, the smallest thing that you can imagine, and put a computer inside of it, and that kind of describes what's happening here. And then it's really just amazing to see the way the animals utilize that. And one of the big principles to cover here is friction. So friction is defined as the resistance that one surface or object encounters when moving over another. So basically, the principle is that when two objects have friction, there's going to be some grip there, and grip's important for animals as they're either escaping prey or trying to, or escaping predators or trying to capture prey, or just as they move about and according to their instincts. So the two animals that I've chosen to talk about that I thought exhibited some really cool nanotechnology in the ways that they use friction are the stick bug and the snake. So this is a visual that I wanted to show you here. So this is the foot of a stick bug, and here you can see these little hairs are actually the size of a micrometer. So they're just absolutely tiny, but they allow the stick bug to grab surfaces and hold on to them. And so this is important for a stick insect because they're supposed to look like a tree, so they need to be fairly solid and stationary when they're sitting in one place, but they still need to be able to move and maneuver around. The other one, like I said, is snakes. And so here you have, I'll describe the scale of what's happening here, but here's your visual for the ways that a snake uses friction. These are actually the scales of a snake, and it's showing you kind of how they move in and out so that they can maneuver. And when you think about how many scales are on a snake, it's pretty amazing to consider exactly how they're maneuvering. Just to describe this a little bit more, the scales on a snake's belly are covered in a minuscule hair called microfibrils, and they're around 400 nanometers wide, pointing towards the tail or their end of their skin, which is raised 200 nanometers off the skin, helping the snake in a smooth glide. Also, the extra friction helps prevent sideways slipping. And my source on that is just this really great article, 7 of the most amazing ways animals use technology, nanotechnology. So anyway, yeah, those are the things that I learned about nanotechnology and how animals use it. And it's pretty amazing. The animal kingdom's an incredible thing.